Hey, hello. Welcome to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, why am I playing this today? I have an answer. Simply because I have not played this game in like 2 weeks, I want to say. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've had the chance to play this game. And I would like to beat it, especially now that Gen 9 was announced, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And I'm not gonna be able to beat it in a reasonable time unless I actively seek out opportunities to play it. So I have done a whole lot since I've done anything on stream, because that was just the first impressions, and now, like, this is just me playing it because I have the time to. This is not gonna be a full playthrough. Don't expect more streams of this, but whenever I want to, I'm going to. So, anyone watching this after watching the first stream of it, don't be confused. You've not missed out on anything. So I got a bunch of side quests that I want to take care of, but a lot of them are like, just complete the Pokedex for stuff, and that's gonna take a little while to do, so I probably won't be doing that for a while. However, there's some that I can do here. That's completed Pokedex entry. That's necessary materials, and I think Suit Foot Root is in the next area. Bean Cake, I don't know how to make that yet. Completed Pokedex entry for Machoke. Catch a Combi in Grueling Cave, then show it to Almoose. Grueling Grove. Okay. There's a couple things we can do then. Let's start with the Eevee's evolutions. Find the missing Eevee. Let's see where exactly we need to head off to in order to do that, though. I assume it's probably the first area. Hello there. You, that's right. I fed your Eevee some snacks. Come to think of it, the folks working at Galaxy Hall were always fussing over Eevee. Maybe that'd be a good place to start looking. Perhaps it would be a good place. I think I would like to stop in there anyways, to both upgrade my inventory slots, and also there's an unknown that I can get on the top of the building. But I have to go up to where I have to progress the story, and I don't think I want to progress this story yet. So that's going to be interesting. In we go. I think we can get that unknown from the ground, but it's much easier to do it from Commander Kamado's office. Alright, looking for an Eevee. If I was an Eevee, where would I be? Probably not in the hospital. I'm gonna assume downstairs. That's my guess. Anyone who wants a progress update on where I am, I have, my team so far is Samurott, Weirdeer, and Cleaver. Haven't decided on the other team members. Just kind of do it, and, you know, as I go, and fill in my party members as I discover new Pokemon. Even though I have had them all spoiled for me, but it's fine. Yeah, I have the first 3 Alpha Pokemon, and I'm a 6th star member. That's what I've been doing in the meantime. Let's see. Eevee, where could you be? Not in here, that's for sure. Dr. Diabetes, thank you for the follow. My alerts still aren't working. How wonderful. I was hoping they would, but unfortunately not. You. Okay, nice conversation, sweet. It's weird. I even have Streamlabs open here. Let me take a look. It's strange because when I test a follow, you'll see it show up. Boom, there. Shows up for me when I test it, but then for some reason, when I am streaming and people follow me, it just decides not to. But alas, if that's how it is, that's how it is. I might just have to delete my entire scene and put it back in there. That's a future task for me. That's for me of the future to worry about, not me of the present? Yes. Well, I was wrong with my basement guess. Perhaps over in the... What is this, the professor's room? Yes. The Rowlet, got the Cyndaquil like normal. Still don't know what this does. Huh. When I found it initially, I was expecting it to be like a fossil restoration thing. But I've yet to encounter any fossils, so I don't even know if they're in this game. Okay, well, if it's not downstairs, and it's not on the main floor, that means it's probably upstairs. Yes, upgrade my inventory, please. The more items I can carry, the happier I am. Yep, one more. There we go. That's good. Beautiful. Yeah, blah, blah. Maybe later. Alright. That was a small, adorable, kind of cat, kind of dog, kind of fox creature. Where would I be? Oh, there's an Umbreon. It's not an Eevee, though. We? Oh, I guess not. My mistake. Seems like Eevee's not here either. But something about this Pokemon reminds me of good little Eevee. No. Must be my imagination. What's that? Hungry, are we? Cervicor Kid, would you make me a Jubilife muffin? If I can watch this Pokemon chow down like Eevee did, maybe I'll understand this nagging feeling I get when I look at it. This man does not understand evolutions. I can get you a muffin, though. I don't remember what the ingredients are, but I probably have them. I got the drip going on with my outfit, but I don't know. I'm not sold on the hat. I just haven't found a better one to replace it yet. I guess the red just doesn't quite fit the rest of it. I guess it's a nice accent. Oh well. I'm not really a fashion guy. Hearty grains and cake lure base. I think I might have those in my storage box. Maybe not the cake lure base, though. I'm not sure how to get those. Let's take a look. What do I got in here? I think I definitely have some hearty grains. I only have one? Ugh. Great. What do I not need on me? Everything else is probably fine. Man, gonna have to get some hearty grains then. Candy truffle. I do not remember making those, but I guess I did. We need that for the other quest too. We got a Firestone, but we don't have a Growlithe yet. Okay, hearty grains and rice cake base. I'm sure there's got to be a way to make the rice cake base. I don't think I would have missed out on that recipe. Ginkgo Guild. You guys have specialty items. What do you got today? Honey cake, Pokeball set, raspberry set. That's not what I need. What about you? Candy truffle, dire shroom. You don't have what I need though, unfortunately. Well, I'm here anyways. Might as well sell my expensive stuff. Not that. 20,000. Oh my god. I am now rich. Okay. Well, there's 2 more shops you can check. You do have rice cake lure bases. Nice. Let's get 5 of those. In that case, there's one side quest we need something for. Wrong button? Wrong button? That's the right button. We need a Jubilife muffin, and we need... That's not it. Where are you? There it is. Suitfoot root. But yeah, I think that's gonna be in the next area, so that's okay. In the meantime, hearty grain. That's in the wasteland area. We can go and run and get some there. Maybe there'll even be an outbreak and we can potentially find a shiny. That would be fun. I only have the shiny Ponyta you get through the story. So finding a natural shiny would be very interesting. Very nice. I don't know how the saving works. Like, if a shiny spawns and then you save, I don't know if the shiny stays when you reload. I guess that's something I will hopefully not have to find out. There we go. Yoink. That's all we needed here. Okay, cool. I think we can make the Jubilife cake, though. There we go. And then we can just... Yay! Wahoo! No. Turn to the village. Don't worry. We will be on to the next area soon, and I think it's the snow area as well. So I'm very much looking forward to there. I think that's going to be the place where the rest of my team comes from. Because I don't have great type coverage yet. Water Dark, Normal Psychic, Bug Rock. So I need a couple more. I need a... I think I need a Fighting type in there. And then I think I need a Ground type in there. I need a couple types still to have all of the type coverage. Fairy type, or a Dragon type, or an Ice type. I know there's a Hisuian Avalugg, and I do kind of like the way it looks. And if it's Ice Ground, that's perfect. If it's Ice Rock, that's a little bit less perfect, but I guess we'll just have to see. Would you mind parting with the Jubilife muffin? Sure, I made it just for you. Specially delivered. Look at it chow down! It really is the spitting image of Eevee when it does that. Or could it somehow be the real Eevee? Did your Eevee evolve without you knowing? Eevee, it is you! I've missed you, you little rascal! Ooh, and a rare candy for our effort. Never thought you'd evolve on your own. Though I suppose the professor did mention how Eevee can evolve even without any stone at all. Suppose I haven't got much use for these evolution stones I'd set aside for Eevee. I'd like you to have him, lad. Which would you like? I don't have a Thunderstone, so I will take one of those. Alright then, use it well. Getting these precious stones took many a visit to the Ginkgo Guild. Merci. Arigato. I think I may even have a Pokemon that can evolve with the Thunderstone, but I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna have to go to my boxes to find out. My strategy for the way that my team is composed right now is I have my 3 core members, and then I have any Pokemon that I want to evolve, just kind of tagging along, doing their own thing, and then as they level up, they evolve, and they get swapped out and then immediately replaced, because I don't care about them. All I need is Oliver. Adorable. I do like Hisuian Samurott. I think out of the 3 Hisuian starters, it is the one that I like the most. We've also got some more alpha Pokemon that I've yet to evolve that I just randomly caught. Let's see. Anything that can evolve using a... Why did I organize my box like this? Right. I think these are all Pokemon that I would like to keep for quest purposes, but can be replaced or released. Are we hunting alphas? We're not specifically hunting alphas. I want to continue with the story and go to the next area. But I will definitely try to catch any alphas that I see. Pikachu, you can evolve with a Thunderstone. What happens if I do this, and then I use the Thunderstone? I wonder. Not the time for that? I see. They thought of it. Wait, what? What do you mean not the time for that? What are you talking about? Now's not the time. When is the time for it? Excuse me? What makes you think that you can say no to me? Not high enough level. Is that how they're doing it now? Is there a level requirement for stones? I guess it can tag along if that's the case. Alright, that's fine. I'm hoping it's only 2 levels that's needed. Huh. Very strange. Let's take a look here. There was another side quest that we can do, but we need another thing. Pop pods. I have some of those. I think. King's Leaf. Oh, that's just what we get. Help from a choke. This one. Suitfoot Root, right. Okay, we'll have to wait. Pop Pods. Do I have any Pop Pods? Yes, I do. Just 3, that's all we need. Alright, where is that quest located then? I hit the wrong button every single time. You. Where am I going to? In here, apparently. I would like to get that unknown that's on the roof, but again, it's, in order to get to it, I have to go through the place that progresses the story, and I'm not quite ready to do that just yet. I want to get these quests done first. No, it's not like I'm locked out of the quests or anything once I do progress with the story. It's just, once I start the story section, I want to just go and plow through it so I can see the end of this game.
Oh, if it isn't the Survey Corps recruit who quelled the Lady of the Ridge, what can I do for you?
You can take my Pop Pods.
You're running errands for Troy again? Sending a customer to negotiate for him once was bad enough, but twice? Where's his spine? Pestering me for goods when I'm already tearing my hair out trying to get Pop Pods. Sheesh. Wait, you've got Pop Pods? Would you let me have some, please? Please, just 3.
Sure, take it. I don't even know what I'm gonna use them for. You can have all of them if you wanted them.
Now, Pop Pods, the Cobalt Coastland's finest feature. You'll often find these fine sea vegetables washed ashore. They're best known as a key ingredient in scatterbags, those lively items for scaring off Pokémon. Alright, I won't send you back to Troy a failure since you kindly brought me these Pop Pods. Tell them I'll set them up with new wares.
Okay. I mean, that helps me too, so it's if anything, it's just repayment for me. With new wares comes new things that I can purchase. Which makes me one step closer to kicking God right in his stupid llama ass. Sending me here against my will. Bet he's not even gonna send me back at the end of the game. We've got new goods in stock thanks to you. I know all of this has caused you some bother. I do hope he and I can thaw things out at last. But thanks to you, we've got excellent new items on our shelves. Do buy some. What kind of items are we talking about? Gotta stay hydrated. I'm too stupid to know what was here before and what wasn't, but I'm gonna take it. There's definitely more items here, so there's more stuff I can buy. Is it just hyper potions? I think it might be hyper potions and feather balls, which I'm actually gonna not buy 538 of. I'm gonna buy like 30. There we go. I think all of the other side quests we can do, I have to leave this area for, which I'm okay with. Completed Pokedex for Cherim. I have a Cherim. Gather the Wisps. Completed Pokedex for Magikarp. Completed Pokedex for Octillery. Bean Cake. How do I get a bean cake? I'm unsure. Completed from a choke. Catch a Combi in Grueling Grove. I can do that. So we'll set that for our destination, and then bean cake is what we have to craft. I'm gonna assume the beans that are in my storage are gonna help contribute towards the recipe for that. I can probably like guess the materials that'll be needed, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna assume that the plump beans and like cake base, right? I'd assume that's it, but I don't know. So I guess I'll go check. I like the way that I look in this game. There's some sort of resemblance. I was a little worried because a lot of the hairstyles were stupid when I started, but then as I did some side quests, I unlocked more. Huh. Don't see the recipe for bean cakes. Well, I guess we'll just hold on to the beans and see if we unlock the recipe as we continue on. Right now I need a Combi from Grueling Grove, which I think is in the first area, I believe. First or second area. It's definitely not in the Wastelands, I don't think. Sorry, not the Wastelands. It's not in the Coastlands. Zoom in. Yes. Grueling Grove, Grueling Grove, Grueling Grove. Up here. There it is. Okay. So go to this camp here. Well, I went to the wrong camp. I have a habit of hitting A repeatedly in order to progress through menus, and then progressing too much, and mistakenly going to where I don't need to go. Gotta be on the lookout for those sparkles. Don't want to accidentally miss any shinies. Going... turn around, weird here. That's fine. Got Basculegion. Always on the lookout. Never know what you're gonna see. Alphas and shinies, and with any luck, maybe some shiny alphas. All the way up. That's is that an alpha floatzel? It is. I only have 3 wing balls. Probably should have crafted some more. Too far. Oh. Turn around. There's a wisp here too. Oh, I missed. What level are you? I might be able to just fight you. You know what? Let's just fight you. Let's just do it. What level are you? 31? Oh, you're fine. I can take you on. Okay, cool. Let's see. I definitely want you to be asleep for me, please. Oh, great, cool. Lovely. I'm so glad that missed. I'm so glad you know a dark type move, too. Okay. Alright. No, that's fine. That's okay. I could never do a Nuzlocke. I would just lose. What? Excuse me? What? I have missed 2 attacks in a row. You can stop that, you know. You can just whenever you want, you can just not attack me. I would appreciate that. It's 1 water pulse. I think I can survive another one. Okay. Yes. Now that it's no longer in its attacking stance, I can definitely survive one. Let's just throw an Ultra Ball. When I go back to the Jubilite Village, I'm gonna buy and craft some more. I don't want to run out when I get to the new area. What? Oh. Grew enraged. That's not good. Ollie, I think you're, yeah. Maybe I didn't think this through. It's fine. We got revives. We got a lot of revives. There's no reason not to use them. But Cleaver, yeah, you're probably gonna... No, what? Okay. It's fine. You definitely could have one-shot Cleaver there, but that's fine. Okay, you're still gonna one-shot Cleaver. I see. Understood. Understandable. I respect your opinion. It's gotta be within catching health now, right? Come on, get in the ball, you. What? Oh! How dare you? Why do you have to do this to me? Really? Wow. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm done. I'm done. We're not doing this anymore. We're good. We're fine. Yeah, I'm okay. That's fine. 13 more wisps. I see. Let's heal up, shall we? Friendly reminder, I've not played this game in 2 weeks and I've probably lost like all of my skill. You are still here though. I caught you after the fact without even a fight? Okay. I see how it is. I understand. I get it. That's fine. Grueling Grove. Now, you look large, but you're not an alpha. Whoa, camera. What are you doing? Alright, do I just need to catch any Combi from this area, or does it have to be a specific gender? Alright, was that enough for you? Catch a Combi in Grueling Grove and then show it to Almos. Right, okay. I already have an Alpha Heracross, but I can try again and get another one. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're out. Was there anything else in this area that we needed? Or was it just a Combi? Yep, just a Combi. Alright. In that case, we can just fly back here, can't we? Easy peasy. I continue to be rich. Eevee. Oh, okay. It's for the side quest. Understood. Yes, yes, I know. It really wants me to progress the story. I understand. Alright, the guy's over there. Can I buy Ultra Balls from you yet? Was that one of your stock that got improved? Oh, it wasn't. Just Great Balls. I can craft more, though. Just 2, though. Okay. I see. Maybe I should buy some Great Balls, just in case. Just, you know, just... How many? I had 16? There we go. We now have 90 Great Balls. I'm not risking anything. What was that noise? Oh, that was a Bidoof. Probably need the Combi on me, don't I? Probably need to have it with me. Oh, no, I don't. Cool. There you go.
I'll just have myself a little sample of its honey. A slurp? That's exactly what honey should be. Tastes like a distilled drop of nutritious foresty goodness. But I get the feeling it doesn't quite taste like honey from other areas. I'll make sure to memorize this flavor. Let's move on. 2 more places to check. The next Combi I'm after lives on Apom Hill. Could you bring me one from there? That's in the coastlands, which we're headed back to for another quest anyways. That involves locating a lost person. Who has already been lost once, may I add. In that case, I'm gonna remember Apom Hill. So Apom Hill, and then this. Got it. Wish I could be a little bit faster in Jubilite Village, but it's okay, I'll live. Apom Hill is up and to the right, I believe. There's a little house nearby it. Apom Hill? Oh, wrong. I was looking at the map as if this was north. Okay, it's just over here. And there's a wisp right here, fresh for the taking. Fresh for the take. There we go. Yoink. I'll get that spirit tomb one day. 9 in this area. Are Combi's gonna spawn at night, though? That's the question. My guess is probably not, but maybe. It's a Mothim. More Mothim. There's honey here, so I feel like this is where Combi would spawn if they could. But because it's nighttime, they're not going to. That's fine. While we're waiting, we can look for the blue scent tracks here. Use your big nose. Sniff around. I could go back to camp and make it day, I guess. Strange that they turned the dowsing machine item into an entire ass bear, but I'm not gonna complain. I do like Ursaluna. It's cool. I enjoy. And I think it's a ground type, though I don't know if I need 2 normal types on my team. Not picking up any blue scents. And it's about to be daytime anyways. Let's see, any cool Pokemon around? I know there's 2 alphas over there. There's a Drapion and there's a Machoke, which I've caught 2 of those alpha Machokes already. Nope. Should hopefully be a Combi around here somewhere now. More Mothim. This is Apom Hill, right? It is. There's honey lying around. Where there's honey, there's usually bees. What is that? Okay, well that's pain and death. What is that? Oh, it's an Apom. Of course, duh, it's Apom Hill. Here's a Combi.
All right, let's observe for this this blue scent and see if we can find this missing person. I know there's more alphas around here too. I think there's another alpha floatzel somewhere. Oh, we got something, but it's just orange. It's not blue. Where was it? Oh, it's around here somewhere. Here it is. I don't have space for the item. Cool, and I'm getting shot. Moonstone, well, I definitely want that. What can I get rid of? A log? I do not need you. Take it. Oh, that move was never supposed to miss, but I'm glad that it did. I don't think that they're gonna be over in this direction. There's too much stuff over here already from other side quests. I'd be happy to be wrong, though. So I guess I can talk more about the Gen 9 stuff that was announced, because my thoughts on it have changed a little bit since yesterday. Mostly that being Quaxley, I'm starting to like. He's a funny little guy, and I like funny little guys. Iron chunk, nice. Move. I just hope he stays a funny little guy. He could become a funny big guy, that's fine. I just hope he stays funny. I don't want him to get all serious. Like Sobble was a funny little guy, but then he evolves into Inteleon, who's no longer funny. I think I'm gonna be right about this. I don't think the blue scent is gonna be over here. There's something, but it's more orange. Oh, missed it. What is that sound? Is it all Ursaluna? I guess so. Okay, well, I don't think she's gonna be this way, so I'm gonna go back to base camp and go the other way. On the road again, I'm going places on the road again, but the road is also a hill, and my way of transportation is a bear. Sunstone. I don't have one of those either. Ow! Okay, we're fine. Oh, perfect. Our Monferno can finally evolve. Am I gonna use him? No, but he's here. Wonderful. I guess he can stay in my party until I have to go back to base camp. It's fine. I can ignore all of you chumps. Oh, Alpha Skorupi. Ow. Oh! There's a lot of things after me. There's a lot of things after me. Oh boy. I did, Val, I did, welcome. No. Alright, let's make everything stop wanting to kill us. And let's go to try to take on that Skorupi. Stop looking at me. Stop being angry at me. Climb. Just leave me alone. Oh, well, thank you, Val. I will. Thanks for stopping by. 45. Oh, you're a little stronger than mine for my Infernape. However, I'm hoping one move should be enough to bring you down to the health that you need to be for me to catch you. Well, I always appreciate you being here, Umbra. No worries. You're free to lurk, you're free to chat, whatever you like. You're burned, so I probably don't want to do anything else with you yet. Just a great ball, see if it catches. I doubt it will, but worth a shot. Thank you, I appreciate it. But actually, for watch hours, I'm good. It's average viewers per stream, which I'm also good on. But that's the one that's just barely over. What is that sound? Oh, that's the sound. Why are you attacking me too? What did I do to you? All right, we're just gonna leave. I feel like I'm not wanted here. There's the Machoke. Thankfully, this one's not aggressive though. Still only green scent. Oh, there we go. Here's the blue. I was right with my second guess. Oh. I see the issue. No! Why did that not catch you? You didn't even go inside of the ball! Can you forget about me, please? I don't think you can. Understandable. I'm pretty dang hard to forget about. Okay, you're I understand. You're somewhere over here. Oh, here you are. Hello. What are you doing out on this island all by yourself? Oh, Elise, you came to find me? I got the old heave-ho from this Machop, see, and splash! It was right into the sea for me. And then I couldn't swim back to the shore on my own, so I was just stranded, so, Oh no! I have to get out of here quick! So, please, can you help me get back home? No problem. Thank you for the raid, Aso. Hello, everybody. Thanks a million for your help, Elise. I'll pay you back somehow. You could have not brought me to the giant octopus who probably wants to destroy me. Oh my, that Basculegion sure is something. It zips right through the water, even with the weight of a person on its back. Amazing. Oh yeah, I know, you'll kill me. You'll do it one day. I have no doubt about that. You have the skills and the power to do so. Return to Galaxy Call and report to Zeke. Thank you, Aso. I appreciate it. No. Working out. Oh, God. You now even more so have the strength to destroy me. I really gotta watch my back. Really? There we go. Okay. We're done here. We got what we needed. We can now go back to Jubilate Village. But I am gonna try my hand at just like throw a Pokeball at that Drapion and see what happens. For anyone who's just joining me, I'm playing this because it's been like 2 weeks since I've been able to play it on my own. And if I don't make time to play it, I fear I never will again. Not because I don't like it, just because I don't have the time. That's too far. Oh God, whatever, who cares? No, don't look at it, look away from it. We're leaving. It's a big mood, yeah. So, I'm just making time for myself. There we go. That's everything we needed. Now we gotta go show that Combi to the guy and then go talk to Zeke about finding his sister, I think? Or his friend, or I don't know what they are. Yes, I know. You want me to progress the story. Whoa. I will. Relax. Take a chill pill. Alright, Zeke's in there, the other guy is in one of the houses. I'm gonna try to guess which one he was in. I think it's the third green one, or it's the first blue one. Come on, please let me be right. First green? Or third green? I guess it depends on what direction you come from. Oh, I was wrong. I'm a fool. How about this one? No, I was still a fool. Alright, why don't we highlight the quest and see where we need to go? This one. One house away. Literally one house away on my first try. Okay, I see. Understandable. Oh. How you doing, Aso? How was your stream? I know you're playing some Call of Duty Black Ops, right? Oh, I can do this now. That's right. Gotta spell it right, gotta spell it right. Gotta spell it right. Yes, nice! It works! Well, I'm glad you had fun. Who are you playing with? I'll just have myself a little sample of its honey. Not too heavy on the sweetness, just honey, plain and simple. As good enough to serve as a special treat on its own. Oh, I see. The campaign. This one definitely tasted different from the grueling grove honey. I'll make sure to memorize this flavor. Alright, here's the last of these errands. Could you please bring me a combi from Romanus Island? Have I been to Romanus Island yet? Maybe. I'm unsure. I feel that maybe the next area I have to go to. Which works out, because that's where I want to go next. I never played the Call of Duty games when I was younger. I had a neighbor who had them all. And I would play deathmatch with him, where it would just be me versus him, and he would just kind of kill me for like an hour over and over, and I wouldn't even get a single shot on him. So that's my experience with Call of Duty. But I guess it was fun. I enjoy. Where's Zeke? Is he on the basement? That is so sad. It's okay. Wanda made it back home safe again. I really can't thank you enough. We were children. It's fine. I knew I wouldn't be wrong to ask you again. You're still as good as everyone says you are. And that Ursaluna is amazing too. Not many can track a scent even across rivers and seas. If I could ever learn to live with the Pokémon myself, a Pokémon like that Ursaluna sure would be nice. Yeah, a Pokémon that's great at finding things. Star piece, thank you. You're making me rich. And in fact, I'm so rich that I'm gonna let you wring me dry for everything I have again. Just to make my pockets deeper. Ugh. I could just buy bigger pants, but I guess I just have to pay him to teach me stuff. One more. Oh, it hurts so much. Ugh. No more, please. Please. I need some money. God, so evil. Alright, Romanus Island. Still don't know if I've been there or not, but I guess we'll find out awful quick. You, good sir. I would like to see the map. There's a Luminion outbreak here. Fire Spit Island, Seagrass Haven, Lurker's Lair, Tranquility Cove, Castaway Shore. It's not here. Lake Valor, Ursa's Ring, Romanus Island. This place. I have been here before. Okay. Combi from there. Understood. Before we do that, I can swap Infernape out now that he is evolved, and I don't care about him. That's right. You're going. $63. What? You go here? No, you go before that. Right, the Combies. I forgot. Is that right? No, but I don't care enough. Oh, duh. I'm okay. Wait, Gastrodon, why are you here? What are you doing? What are you doing there? There we go. And then you over here. And then Infernape for the last time. Now you go there. Nice. And Skorupi. Do I have another one somewhere already? Yes, I do. If I don't keep my boxes organized, I'm gonna lose track of my Pokemon. This is for my own good. Okay. Pikachu, Drifloon, Baneri. You can all stay Friendship, Stone, but I think you need to be level 30 now. And you, I think, are like level 34 to evolve. Okay. Also, this Drifloon is an alpha. Jesus. You can carry much more than a kid away. You can carry me away. My god. Terrifying. Ikazo. Let's go catch us our hopefully last Combi. Romanus Island is this one over here somewhere. Way down. Just follow the river and I'll make it there. Wahoo! I do prefer to explore these places at night, just in case there's any wisps that I haven't collected yet, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. If I want to progress with the story, I have to get these side quests done in a reasonable amount of time. No shinies or alphas, just that Snorlax that was over there. Anything over here? Just some Apoms? No, stop turning the camera behind you. Alright, should be a Combi somewhere around here. I think there's also an Alpha Infernape. So that's something that we have to think about here. There's a Chimchar, which we've already got. Shaking Tree, have no interest. There's the Alpha Infernape. This is Romanus Island, right? Yes, it is. Oh god, why? Why is there a distance limit? If I can hit it, I should be able to catch it. I don't see any Combies around here. They better not have lied to me. Giant monkey. Oh god. As long as I'm hiding, I don't think he'll get aggressive at me. Oh god, okay, he saw me. I know for sure that that one is not one that I can take on, because this is a fairly high level area. Where are the Combies, though? I don't see none of them. I see a whole lot of monkeys, and not enough bees. There's honey down here. But that's it. There's no Combies. I guess I'll just fight whatever's in this tree. Maybe it'll be a Combi. It's a Combi. I see. Understood. Great Ball, will that be enough? Please make this easy for me. Thank you. There we go. Combi from Romanus Island? Hot. Is there anything else that I want to take a look at before I leave this area? There's a bag over here. I guess I can, there's 2 bags. Let's go get this one since it's closer. Always nice to help people out. In fact... Nope. No one has claimed their bags yet. I see. I still have not blacked out in this game, which is nice, because that means I have not lost a bunch of my items yet. I'm sure it'll happen, but it hasn't yet. That bag was right in front of me. Oh, is it by the Alpha Alakazam? Alpha Kazam? No, just randomly somewhere around here. I see. Who got their ass handed to them by a Luxio? Well, there's nothing really of interest for us in this area. Not right now, at least. I think I caught an Abra. No, I have a Kadabra, which is better. Alpha Luxio. You're mine now. Or not. Alright, no one has seen me quite yet. I think we can... Nice. And with this, I think this is our final side quest that I want to take on for the night. And then I can get on to progressing with the main story. Yes, yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I know. I just squirted water into my mouth and then it fell out onto my desk. Give me a second. I am a fool. It's a good thing I have napkins. I'm not even gonna bother explaining how that happened. You're just gonna have to accept that that's what happened and I'm not gonna go into it. Alright, I got your last Combi for you, my friend. At least I hope it's your last Combi. I really don't want to have to go and catch another one.
I'll just have myself a little sample of its honey. This type of honey just begs to be stirred into a cup of tea. Might be something different about the flowers. So, Combi in different areas make different flavored honey. What a delightfully mysterious bunch they are. Just think how many different clusters of Combi there are in the Obsidian Fieldlands alone. I'm getting the urge to go collect more honey. Go for it, man. You're gonna fucking die. But yeah, have fun. Thanks for helping me confirm my suspicions. Have some of my hand-selected dazzling honey.
Cool. I already had like 12 of those, but nice, man. Thanks. Filling our inventory with trash. Wonderful. Which means now there's only one thing left for us to do. After I get this garbage out of my pockets. I mean, I feel like putting honey in your pockets in general is probably just a bad idea. It's a little sticky, a little messy. You're gonna have to do laundry afterwards. Maybe I'm the weird one for not wanting sticky stuff in my pants, though. What else do I not need? I think I'm pretty much good. Yeah, that's not really useful to me all that much. Cool. Alright. Time to progress with the story and get one step closer to kicking God's ass. That was, I did not mean to input any of thing that I just inputted. I just wanted to walk to the door. Alright, Commander Kamado. Like, it gets so winded so easily.
You did well in your mission in the Cobalt Coastlands. Your efforts there aided not only the Galaxy team, but the Pearl Clan as well. I do hope your efforts will also have an impact on the space-time rift somehow. If we are able to get rid of that rift, it should clear any lingering doubts about your origins. Though, how we might actually close the rift, I have the slightest idea.
Haha, yeah, man. Whoops, I...
Remain true to the mission.
I was clicking on stuff that I wasn't supposed to be clicking on. Da-doo. Da-doo. I like these little post-quest conversation sections.
If you'll notice that today's potato mochi tastes a bit different, well, that's because I used a Pokemon's flames to roast them. Bon appetit! The birth of a new Pokemon world. What a sight that must have been. If only I had journeyed to Firespit Island to witness the event myself.
Ah, Sosie's not here to do a Curry's voice. I have a hard time imagining you making that trip on Basculegion's back, Professor.
Come now, you know my coordination is so poor I couldn't even hit my own foot with a Pokeball. And I can't dodge Pokemon attacks to quite literally save my own skin. Of course, I can't possibly ride atop a fearsome beast like Basculegion. That being said, we'd all do well to remember these wise words. The ever-striving soul is rewarded in the end. And strive I shall. For the sake of my research, I will surely ride a Pokemon one day and record the experience in our Pokedex for all posterity. Just you watch.
Sure, man. I believe you. I'm sure you can do it. The next day...
Oh, stretching my arms. So tired after a long day's rest.
I was wondering when you were gonna show up. I got you spoiled to me.
Good morning. Good sir who came from the sky. Commander Kamado told me to let you know he awaits for your arrival in his office.
For anyone who doesn't know, it's either Ingo or the other one. I think that's Ingo from Pokemon Black and White.
Elise, I have your next orders. You must go to the Coronet Highlands to quell another frenzied noble, Electrode, Lord of the Hollow.
Electrode has a propensity to store up electricity in its body, then unleash it. But since Electrode became frenzied, those electrical outbursts have become giant blasts.
We'll be enlisting the Pearl Clan's aid in securing you safe passage to Electrode's seat. I've sent word ahead to Irida asking...
I don't know I don't have a voice for you. No, you don't have permission to go up there. Oh, save it, as if I'll be stopped by the likes of you. Not out of my way. Huh. I can't quite tell who you're an ancestor of, but I'm sure you're an ancestor to someone. Hey, how, Bossman Kamado? I thought it might have slipped your mind to send me an invite. I tried something. I tried a Valley Girl accent. It didn't work. So I took the liberty of stopping by anyway. Melly, where are your manners? We're having an important conversation. Well, there's your issue right there, Adamant. How exactly do you intend to discuss Electrode without me, its mighty warden here, to weigh in? There's no more to discuss. We've already asked Elise to quell the Lord of the Hollow. Aw, come on. Is it me you're trying to humiliate here, or our entire clan? Besides, do you really think this flimsy little noodle can quell Electrode? God, I feel like she's calling me out personally. Commander, I'm sincerely sorry for this heedless interruption.
Pay it no mind. It seems even Security Corps personnel I've trained myself cannot stop one so capable as Warden Melly. That being said...
Yes?
It is clear that the Security Corps needs even further rounding of its training for me later.
Hear that, Melly? The Security Corps will sob themselves to sleep tonight thanks to you. The commander's sumo moves can send even boulders flying.
No, that will do. Elise, you have your orders. See to it that electrode is quelled. Warden Melly, of course. We would appreciate your help if there's anything you might assist with.
Sure.
Now go.
Jeez. You're not gonna force me to leave your office, are you? Oh, you are. Listen, Melly, the Galaxy team, well, at least Elise, is amazing, and we'll prove it. Follow me outside. Why, thank you. Such an attractive man like yourself, complimenting a little old me, I don't know what to say. I'm getting that unknown. I'm not leaving until I get it. I don't know what letter it is, and frankly, I don't really care, but I'm gonna get it. I'm surprised I wasn't aware of this place earlier. Though I guess a cutscene always starts when you come up here. Where are you, my friend? There you are, you're W. Oh, because it's like eyelashes on the Magikarp, I see. There we go. I think those ones have a 100% catch rate. But I also think if you want to shiny hunt them, you kind of just have to leave the area and go back over and over again. So I kind of don't want to shiny hunt for them. If I'm gonna do it in any game, it would be Heart Gold and Soul Silver. However, I think with the 3DS eShop shutting down, that shuts down the Pokemon Bank servers too. If that's true, that sucks, because I got some Pokemon I want to transfer up now that I've been waiting until I finish my playthrough of all the other games. I really hope that's not the case, and that Pokemon Bank is separate servers. Some requests. The Sea's Legend. A report has been filed concerning a sighting of a mysterious Pokemon. Wow, cool. So much information.
Ah, jolly good choice there, Elise. I see you've taken on that request that I posted. Let me fill you right away then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I only assumed this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokemon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean's current. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from the seas behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way to the Cobalt Coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for some specific purpose. I'm making them Australian, and I'm not trying to. Given the circumstances, I was thinking that if we spoke with the good Warden Iscan of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. I got your message, Professor Lavington. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt Coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you that much based on that alone. But, well, there is one thing I can tell you. I heard that long ago the Cobalt Coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. Oh, is this the Manaphy event that's going on right now? The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legend, but no one knows much about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So, that's all I know. I guess I wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I'll just take my leave here then. No, have some confidence, my friend. Well, now that the quest is catch the Pokemon that the professor saw, I don't think it is gonna be Manaphy. Oh my god, there are so many quests. I was expecting to go to the next area, and now, oh my god. Okay, everyone wants a piece of me. All right, Adaman, you first. All right, Elise, go round with me. Okay, I wasn't gonna ask you, but if you're gonna ask me, I guess I have no choice. Millie, make sure you watch closely now. How about go round with you, Iscan, or with you any day, Adaman? Just a Leafeon, which is not great for having Ollie up at the front of my party. Oh, Leafeon and Eevee, I see. Probably Cleaver would be a better bet out. I know it's Rock Bug and Grass is strong against Rock, but I think he can handle it. X-Scissor, and that way I get another shot before Eevee attacks again.
Nice, there we go. One shot. I have noticed that the trainer battles in this game really are not hard, but that's not what this game is about. The game's difficulty comes from alpha Pokemon and stuff. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Bye-bye, Eevee. My apologies. Nice. Drifloon can evolve. Perfect. You see how good Elise is now, yeah? No more sneering at him. Huh. Now, I think our helper from the Pearl Clan was going to meet you at the training grounds once you're ready. Till later, Elise. Glad to have your help as always. Melly, shift yourself, unless you want to get even more of an earful than you already do for. Oh, come on, Adamant. Cut me some slack here. Elise. Joining me in the Survey Corps office. We'll go over the particulars of your new mission. All right. As I've heard many people say, yes, Mommy. Your survey work will take you to the Coronet Highlands next. You'll be on the rift's doorstep. There's no telling what perils await. Your current rank qualifies you to conduct research on the Coronet Highlands, but you will need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds. You should find them there. Okay, will do. But first, there's like 40 side quests for me to accept. Am I gonna do all of them? Probably not, but we'll see. So you want more materials so that way you can have more items. I know that. Something the matter? Oh, come on. You know how this goes by now. I need help getting new goods. Tao Hua is once more refusing to supply anything to me. I suppose you must be wondering why he refuses any time I try to deal with him directly. Well, let's just say he has his reasons. Please speak to Tao Hua for me, would you? Tao Hua. I feel like it's Tao Hua. I imagine you'll have a better luck if you bring him some crunchy salt as a gesture of goodwill. Why does he want salt? Why is the man... What, does the man need some salt in his life? Could season his food himself. Perhaps 3 hunks to be safe. Well, I don't think I can get salt yet, so that's probably the next area. You want stuff for haircuts? No, that's not quite right. It just needs a little something extra. Oh, just the boy I need. I could use some help coming up with new hairstyles. I've hit a real wall here. A Pokemon would be great for inspiration, I bet. Right now I'm picturing... yeah, Misdreavus. If I could study a Misdreavus up close, I'm sure I'd be able to come up with some amazing new styles. If you manage to catch a Misdreavus, bring it here so I can have a look, okay? No, I don't think I have one yet. Someone has accepted their bag back. Yes, thank you, Max. You make me one step closer to being able to buy more evolution items. You want new stuff for clothes? If I may, would it please you if I expanded the variety of clothes I carry? Definitely. To seek new clothing is the true calling of any fashion-conscious person, after all. But I need some inspiration to come up with a new design. I'd like to see the Pokemon Wormadam. I have 2 of them. About your request. Are you going to show me a Wormadam? Yeah, let's do Sandy Cloak. So, this is known as the Sandy Cloak. The way the sand wraps around Wormadam. It's as if the very earth is giving it a loving hug. I never knew Pokemon were capable of such things. Yes, I've got it. I would be very pleased if you would have a look at the latest additions to my clothier. New items added. Alright, I can take a look. What kind of stuff you got for me? Bowler hat, that's not new. Is it not the jackets? I'm not sure if it shows that it's new or not. I think it might. Patterned bottoms. Stow trousers. Well, that's me in my underwear. Snazzy suit? Oh my god, I didn't even know that this was a thing. You're telling me I can have the drip? Oh my god. That's very tempting. Do you have better sandals yet, or just boots? Nothing I'm really looking for. I don't know what new stuff you got, but I'm gonna take your word for it. I do not wear short shorts. I've never worn short shorts. I wouldn't be caught dead. My legs are for me only. Oh, what am I gonna do? At this rate, it'll make a real fool of myself in front of Conlan. Ah, oh hello. You're one of the kids from the Survey Corps, right? Ah, you might actually be just the person I need to help me out with a little research. My boy Conlan and I are planning to head to Prelude Beach at night to try to find the ghosts that are rumored to haunt the place. But ghosts scare the daylights out of me. My son. Yep, he's terrified of them. You think we could just not go and call it a day? But no, I'm afraid he's a little hard set on this. But, you know, a fella can't stay scared of ghosts forever, right? It's just too tragic. For my boy, I mean. So maybe if I study up on ghosts, I can find a way to help my boy conquer his fears. If you've got any research data on spooky Pokemon, Ghastly would be a good one. I might be grateful if you'd share them with me. How much detail do you want on Ghastly? Okay, you want complete detail on Ghastly. I gotta say, I don't think that's gonna happen until I beat the game. I really don't want to go out of my way to just spend time completing the Pokedex when I could be making progression.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Survey Corps. You got great timing as always. I want to make the fields even bigger, see? But there's some boulders sitting right in the way. If you could land us a Pokemon that could smash into pieces with Rock Smash, we'd be mighty grateful.
I don't know if I have anyone with a Rock Smash. I got a Scyther and I got a Kricketune. And I got an Alpha Machoke for you. It's one of my extras. There you go. Wow, he's so big. She is so large.
You're lending me an Alpha. Gee, that's awful kind of you. Those boulders are good as gone. Gotta say, it takes an impressive feller to catch an Alpha and get it to help folks out like this. Your Pokemon will sure to be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Woo-wee! Your Pokemon pulverized those pesky boulders like they were yesterday's gravel. Now I'm all pumped up. Sit back. Old Miller's gonna make the fields even bigger. And I'm all done.
Nice.
That was some fine work. Any crops you plant here will do great, and it's all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field work a while longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap in a different Pokemon to do some rock smashing.
I guess the rocks regenerate for some reason? Sure. Understandable. Was that, all of the side quests in this here town? No, one more. Who's in need of my assistance? Ah, you're gonna want me to catch another Pokemon in this new area.
You know, I showed that photo of Duskull to the children in the village, and they all shrieked with delight. Thanks again for helping me out with it.
I don't think it was... delight. It was probably... you know what? Nah, you're right. It was fine.
In fact, I'd like to ask for your help once again, if I might. Would you take a look at this?
That is a Turtwig. I have a Turtwig. Oh, I think.
At first, it looks like a perfectly normal landscape shot, wouldn't you say? But take a closer look and you start to notice something odd about the pair of leaves there in the foreground of the image. That conspicuous pair of leaves popping into the frame like that. I'm inclined to think they could be part of some Pokemon, but I got no proof, you see. If you know a Pokemon with such leaves, would you show it to me to compare with the photo?
Well, it's a good thing I've yet to evolve my Turtwig. I like these quests that I can just knock out right away. No, I don't want to take a photo. No, I don't. Your request, please. Where are you, my friend? There you are.
Yes, that pair of leaves on its head. That's it. I knew the Pokemon had captured a photo. I knew that photo had captured a Pokemon. Now I'm fired up to take a proper shot of it to commemorate this little discovery. This has been such a learning experience for me. I've been able to hone my eye as a photographer thanks to these little puzzles for sure. But I want to see and photograph even more different Pokemon. If you're open to it, I certainly hope you keep bringing your Pokemon by to take many more photographs here.
I've never taken a photo with you once in my life. Uh-oh. Okay, I just bit my lip by accident and I was worried it started to bleed, but I think we are all right. We're good. Before we move on, we have a Pokemon to evolve. There we go. Beautiful. Now you're really gonna be the size of a blimp. Let's just see how big you are. Oh my god. Absolutely massive. Let's see, where do you go back? Probably where that Combi is. Yes, I was correct. Let's see. Who needs to evolve? Golbat, that's a friendship thing. Do I really want to have two friendship Pokemon going on at once? Nah, I'd rather just, get to work on just filling up everything that I can. Well, I think all of the side quests that we have are stuff we just kind of have to work towards. Eerie Apparitions, all about Magikarp. That's complete Pokedex. That's a material for the next area. There's a bean cake that I don't know how to make. Complete Pokedex. Misdreavus, which I don't have. Crunchy Salt, which I can't get yet. Completed entry for Ghastly. And solve the mystery of C's legend. Okay, I can do that. I can go over to the Cobalt Coastlands and see if I can solve that for you. Oh, right. Okay, they're not going to let me leave until I go to the training grounds. That's fine. Whatever. I suppose I'll play along with your little game. Irida, hello. Okay, you are Ingo. I look forward to conducting you in this endeavor. It's like his soul is gone. Hello, Elise. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. He will guide you to her domain. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am the Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now, let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard! Ingo's a bit like you know. How so? He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help fill in some of the gaps in his memory. In any case, I'm glad to have your help to count on once again, Elise. Good luck up in the Highlands. Nice. Well, that's permission to go on to the next area. But this mystery of the sea, I feel like that might be Manaphy, because I know there's a way to get it in this game, I just don't know how. And I'm always down to catch mythical/legendary Pokemon. I'm hearing reports of one of those mass outbreaks out there. Stay safe, kid. Are you now? It's just a Combi. I don't care. I'm not even going there anyways. Mystery of the Sea. I wonder. Do I have a thing on my map for that? I don't right now, but if I set that as the place I want to go, then I will. The Sea's Legend. There's still nothing. Alright, let's read the quest then. The Pokemon that Professor Laventon saw in the ocean might be connected to the Pokemon that appears in this Sea's Legend. Solve the mystery of the Sea's Legend and catch the Pokemon that Professor Laventon saw. I did not read the book. Can I talk to you? No. Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't read the book before I came here. Oh, no. Let's go read the book. Wow, 275 bucks. Nice. I wish I was just a little bit smarter sometimes. Just like 5 IQ points, just a little bit. And perhaps I wouldn't be so forgetful. Alright, is the sea's legend in here? Crammed with writings about Pokemon. Notes here about the Pokemon species currently being researched. Oh, God. Oh, God. Where do I find the book? Okay, that's cool. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess I'm just gonna have to explore the ocean and hope for the best then. Oh, that sucks. I was not paying enough attention when they were telling me about the side quest. Wait, tell you? What do you want me to tell you? Oh, right. Yeah. You want to know why Magikarp is so awesome? Huh, okay. Well, I guess we're kind of gonna be running blind here, but we're gonna take a look and see what we can find. Just gonna hop straight into the ocean. I do have one suspicion about what it could be, because of my exploration here on my own time. There's a little mysterious cave that has wall paintings on it. And I feel like if anything's gonna be the sea's legend, it's gonna be that. I also have not caught a Basculin yet, and I would like to. Preferably both kinds of Basculin. Though I've only seen blue, I haven't seen any red yet. It's a quillfish, more quillfish, more quillfish, lots of quillfish. Just a mantine. I believe it's this cave in here. And if it's not this cave, it's the other cave. There's two of them. I didn't see the art in there. What have I missed? We unlocked the next area, and we now have to solve the Legend of the Ocean, which is very vague, but I'm gonna try to just solve an ancient mysterious mystery. See, this is what I thought it was, because these are a bunch of the legendary Pokemon, and I think some alphas too. But that's not where we need to be, apparently. Well, what is the Legend of the Sea? The quest gives me nothing. Just the sea's legend. And I just have to catch the Pokemon that appeared there? Nice. I missed. I didn't want to throw my Pokemon, I wanted to throw a Pokeball. Oh God, oh, get out of there. Okay, that's fine. We're not doing that. That's fine. Did not take too kindly to me throwing balls at their face. Understood. Right, this is a separate area. There's definitely gonna be something here eventually. But I it doesn't seem like this is where I need to be for this side quest. I guess I'll have to wait to find out what legendary Pokemon's gonna be in there. She's a legend. If I can't figure it out in like half an hour, or like 20 minutes, I'm probably just gonna move on. But I have faith that I might be able to do it. Where were the Basculin around? I think they're over here. No, this is the Tentacool one. There's two small islands. One of them is Basculin, one of them is Tentacool. I think perhaps it may be this one that is the Basculin then. It is, it is. Don't run away, I need you! Don't run! No! Oh, you. No! How am I supposed to catch them? And they don't come back until they leave the area, like, completely. Oh. Oh, here they are, here they are. I just got hyper beamed. It was worth it though, I got a Basculin. That's fine, I'll take it. Severe, potentially fatal damage for a fish. All right. The sea. If I was a sea's legend, if I was a legend, what would I be? Probably not this quillfish. It's not a Luminion, that's too simple. It said that it drifted from the river of Jubilife out into the Cobalt Ocean. But what would have drifted? I mean, the obvious answer is like a Drifloon, but that's not... Why would that be in the sea? It's probably not going to be on this side of the ocean, if I had to guess, because I don't think this side of the ocean leads to Jubilife Village. What was that? Oh, tentacle. Don't care. I like how canonically they've just always been extremely abundant and very aggressive, no matter how weak that they are. Maybe I don't have a Mantine yet. Well, I do now. I did have one. It's not gonna be like a Whalmer. I don't even think that's in this game. Is there anything that I can see that leads from Jubilife to here? No. I don't think looking at the map is gonna help us at all. I'm hoping it'll be just like, I will know because of the type of Pokemon that it is. But also, it's entirely possible that it's just gonna be like some random Pokemon in some random place. And I'm gonna have no idea. Oh, there's another Basculin around here. No red though, all blue. Okay, they're just gonna run. No, don't get off of Basculin. What are you doing? You're gonna drown yourself. More Quillfish. I know Quillfish has an evolution in this game, though I do not have it yet. This feels like I'm going in the wrong direction. I really don't want to use Google. It seems like it'd be cheating. Scratching my little chin, thinking about what to do next. I don't know. I guess we can go and explore near the thing over there. The archway. I think the game called it the Devil Horns or whatever. Which is not often that a Pokemon game talks about the devil, but it's refreshing. Did I just plow into a Remoraid and get hurt from it? Probably. No. I don't see anything around here. Pinsir. Did you see a Pinsir? Was there one around here? Uh-oh. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay. Oh, there's more. Lunker's Lair. What and who is a Lunker? I hope that's just someone's name. It's more Tentacool, more Tentacruel. There's nothing around here for me. Oh. Perhaps I could go to Google just to get some, like, vague direction. And then I can do the rest of it on my own. What is this weird, like, little rock? Oh well. I guess that happens IRL. It's the Gastrodon again. I already have one, but there we go. Well, I missed. Okay, yeah, all right. No, it's fine. We can leave. It's fine. That's our fault. Oh, you're the alpha. I probably don't want to run into you. Well, I've looked everywhere across the ocean, and I really don't want to keep looking for a prolonged period of time. Oh, hey, sorry. Okay. I may be slightly cheating. I'm just gonna do a Google search and see what happens. That's it. The Sea's Legend. Okay, it is Manaphy. That's what I thought. I was expecting it to be. Mantike, Buizel, and a Quillfish's evolution. I have a Mantike. I don't currently have a Buizel, and I don't have Overquill's evolution. In that case, I'm gonna come back to this quest later. That's fine. I do not need to stay here. I can progress with the main story and always come back later. If it was something simple, I would do it, but if it requires actually, like, going out of my way to accomplish stuff, I'm just gonna do it later. It is my first Basculin, though. And that's a blue one. I wonder where we're gonna be able to find the red one. I like how their forms in this game are just, they're more scared. It's funny. They're funny little fellows. Alright. Hit the button too fast. Off to Mount Coronet. Coronet Highlands. This might not be the snowy area. I'm not sure, but either way, it's a new area for me to explore with probably a bunch of new Pokemon for me to catch. Oh, it's this place. I have seen this place before. I like the color palette of it.
There you are, my boy. Welcome to the Coronet Highlands. I expect you'll find all sorts of rock-type and ground-type Pokemon wandering all about this craggy, boulder-strewn heights.
I am looking for a rock, not a rock type, a ground type.
And up there, right beneath the Great Rift in space-time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. The magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff.
I see. Magnetic influence. Which means, typically, if I had, like, a Magnemite, not a Magnemite, a Magneton or a Nosepass, it would evolve here. Mr. Luna's a real champ when it comes to digging up treasure. He finds all sorts of nifty stuff. You should try having him dig in lots of places and see what treasures you can find. Sure, or I could not do that. Ah, I think I was right. This is where Nosepass comes to evolve into Probopass. It's a statue of a Pokemon, but who could have made it, and how long ago? A Clefable. I see. I wouldn't expect Clefable and Nosepass to go together, but perhaps I'm wrong. Lots of Luxio around, I see. Not really interested in Luxio right now. I'm only gonna be catching new Pokemon. Gaudienma. Really, just a straight up Luxray too. And a Yanmega. Don't got one of you yet. Oh god. I got one of you now. Get in here, loser. Whoa! Oh no! So, I got cocky and fell off of a cliff. I see. That's entirely my fault. I have no one to blame but myself. Oh boy. This is a big area. Oh my god. Okay. I did almost die. You know what? Screw you. Bonk. I knew there was gonna be. All right, let's try that again. Third time's it. Stop moving the camera. Third time's the charm. I'm gonna try my hardest not to fall off the cliff this time. It's fine, just get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. Oh, they're attacking me. Oh. Oh. I think that was successful. I didn't make any mistakes there. We're all fine. We're all good. I'm an expert. More Luxio, Parasect. More Yanma. Not what I'm looking for. Another Yanmega. And that's it for this place. No Wisp. I'm surprised Yanmega aren't aggressive. I thought they would be, considering how large and seemingly violent they would be. Yeah, they just don't care. They're just chilling. Okay, well, let's cross this bridge now that we're here. Hello, Wingo. The electrode known as a Lord of the Hollow is somewhat different from the electrode I recall. But its electrical discharges, at least, are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that could withstand electricity. It might be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode. Then becoming frenzied to boot. So true. I don't know who's speaking. Oh, it's you again. Well, well, Warden Ingo of the Pearl Clan, and oh my, the Galaxy Team Grunt from before. You're punching well above your weight to seek out the great Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. But, by the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacles you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me, if you dare. Maybe another time. Well then, let me tell you the great Melly's take on this whole situation. The frenzy of your nobles is nothing other than a mark of the almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that that's a good thing? We must let my Lord Frenzy as it may, to demonstrate to almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as right and good. This may even be, dare I say, the very reason I am here on this earth. What business is it of the Galaxy teams anyway, if Electrode lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountains? Really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours rather than persist in this folly. And with all that, bon voyage! Yeah, that ain't happening. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves such suffering. But what is it you want to do, Elise? Press on. I ain't turning back. She got nothing on me. Very well. The tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Sneasler, Elise, you must pass through here, Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokémon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you need to watch your step. I see. There's a tree in my camera. I do not have flash with which to navigate. But perhaps it won't be an issue. I do have a Pikachu on me. I wonder if they can just naturally light up the place. Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through this cave are gone. Could this be Melly attempting to obstruct us? Either way, there's no need for concern. I know my route, and I'll conduct us safely. No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. I see. Take care not to come uncoupled from me. Okay. I cannot run. Please don't fall behind. We must keep on schedule. I can't roll, I can't run, but he walks just as fast as me, so it's fine. If I recall, faintly, that I had a partner once. Its name escapes me, but I remember that it wielded flames with mastery. If only it were here, I'm sure it would light the way, luring us onwards. I'm not sure what Pokemon he's talking about. I don't remember Ingo's team off the top of my head. Please forgive the unscheduled stop. Oh, there's an Alpha Crobat, I see. I detect an Alpha Crobat to our right. Under normal circumstances, I doubt its presence would obstruct anyone so competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change in the interest of safety. Please follow me. Bro, I'm gonna be in front of you in a second. I'm starting to recall a man who looked like me. I missed it. Goddamn, I'm trying to read. The words "I like winning more than anything else" flashed through my mind just now. We'll soon be arriving at Wayward Cave's exit. Even if the memories themselves have faded, it appears much still lives on in my heart. Game Freak really decided to just torture this man, huh? This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could those be? Ah, it's all the torches. Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here. Pardon me. I beg your pardon for the delay. I have lit and returned the torches. My safety concerns have been addressed. Ready for departure. If you follow the track marked by torches, you'll reach the terminus of this cave. I see. We're on our own now. Golbats, are you gonna be aggressive? Because I really don't need you. I already have an Alpha Golbat. Oh, you are? Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna fight you. It's been a while since I've had a proper battle. And you are approaching my level, which means it would be advantageous for me to be a little bit stronger than I am now. Don't miss. God damn. Gee, oh my god. Please do not miss. There we go. Whew. I fear that my Pokemon might suck a little bit. Well, that did not take long for Burmy to be able to evolve. There we go. Nice! Now I have all of the kinds of Wormadam. And I no longer need you in my party, but there's really not much I can do about it right now. Also, the Thunderstone, can I use it on you now? I can do it, okay. It seems like stone evolutions are now capped, or not capped, but required to be at level 30. Nice. I guess these two can stay in my team for now. They're not going to be useful at all, but that's okay. 150 compared to 100. Yeah, I might as well go for the full one. I believe Cleaver's gonna probably stay at the front of my party while we're in this cave. Gibble. That would be a nice ground type, but in general, I like to keep my teams only of new Pokemon. And Gible is not a new Pokemon, nor does it have an evolution. Question is now, how do I attack it without killing it? It is only level 20. Oh, hey, Undead, thanks for the raid. Here, let me, I can do this now. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Nice, Dead Space. How was that? How was your stream, man? Let's see, can I catch this Gible, please? Not with a Great Ball, I can't. Perhaps a leaden ball. I don't think it affects how far I can throw the actual Pokemon. There we go, nice. Gible acquired. And I got some crunchy salt, nice. We need 3 of those anyways. Black Tumblestone. What other goodies await for us here? Now that's the exit that way, but I don't think I'm quite ready to leave the cave. I want to do some exploring first. And also, take out as many of these Pokemon as I can. Feel like level 50s is probably gonna be a good amount for the next boss, if I had to assume. Ooh, there's even a swimmy area too. Are you a Pokemon? Yes, you're a Barboach. I don't think I have one of you. Why do you gotta be aggressive, man? Oh, God. There's the Alpha Crobat. I feel like fighting it is a bad idea, but throwing a ball at it might be fine. Turn around, perhaps? I'm gonna distract you. I definitely can't do this just straight up. Want a honey cake? Do you like honey cakes? Ooh. Just eat the honey cake. Eat the honey cake, please. You did not eat the honey cake. Oh, you're also aggressive. Oh, God. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I need a lot of these iron chunks because I need to make more Ultra Balls. Okay, well, we lived. We're good. And now we're back up here. I see. Would like to at least try to catch that Crobat. It doesn't like honey cakes. Perhaps it'll like a grain cake? Or a maybe a mushroom cake. I don't think I've used any yet. I mean, I could use an Oranberry. I know all Pokemon like those. Please. No, God. This is not gonna end well for me. Whew. It's fine. I'm gonna try to get this Whiscash. No! It's fine. Just fight you without the Crobat seeing me. There we go. Oh, okay. Level 37. That's not too bad of a level. Cecil's Edge is always good. Nice. Take some chip damage, and then we should be good to just catch it. I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue. Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. All the Pokemon do so much damage to me. I guess to be fair, I do a lot of damage to them too, though. Mutually assured 2 shots. Oh god, oh boy. Well, I'm definitely not going to be able to attack it because it's so obscured now, but hopefully that should be good. It's low yellow. Come on, just get caught for me, please. There we go. Ollie remains alive. Barely. There we go. Almost level 50. Did not mean to throw that. There's more places for us to explore. Was this where I caught the gibble? Yes, it was, but there's something on the... Nope. I guess it was just a weird shading error thing. I don't know why the camera's flicking backwards occasionally. Another gibble. I see. Ow! Headbutting me? Jesus. How rude. You're only level 30, right? Oh, 22. You're even weaker than I thought you were. Oh, wow. There we go. And now another gibble for us. I'm surprised you could break that rock. Way to go, Baniri. More dead ends. This is just where I came from, so I guess that's everything. We could just continue on. And out of the cave we go. Oh, sorry, I have to hit the A button. Professor Laventon told me you fell from the land. You fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I'd never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was still standing there in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokémon, which is why I eventually became a warden. But I still wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. I too wonder why Ingo was brought to this land. He's not like a standout character. He's not a bad character, he just kind of exists. He just is. Oh, you're aggressive too. I guess Weird Ear can probably handle you. You're bug fighting, and I don't think bug resists psychic. Alright, I guess you're faster than me. Yeah, it's still super effective. Nice. There we go. Experience is experience. And you should be good with a... yeah, stone or X-Scissor. Let's do an X-Scissor, since it's stronger. Nice. Despite our levels slowly getting... or the gap between our levels slowly closing, I'm still one-shotting most Pokemon. So I guess I can't really complain. You ready to go home? Well, I hope your journey home is safe, and you get home, and you can relax for the rest of your night. And I'll probably still be here. I'm probably just going to be streaming for the rest of the night. I just want to make as much progress in this game as I can. But you know I always appreciate you coming by, Umbra. Lots of Golducks around. A grass type or an electric type would be good. Ooh, an electrode is... Oh, I see. You're just mentally ready to go home. I understand completely. I believe electrode is grass electric in this game, so that might be a good addition to our team. We're gonna get to see it in action anyways. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I don't think I've ever used an electrode anyways. There's a Standler over there. We don't need any, though. I wonder what's in the trees, because we've seen all forms of Burmy. Is it going to be another Cherim? Or Cherubi? Oh no, it's a Heracross. I guess that makes sense. That's where you find them in their original game. But having Cleaver out front is a little bit unfortunate. I guess Aerial Ace works, though. Yeah, we're fine. It's snowing. Oh, beautiful. Wait, who's attacking me? Is the Motham attacking me? Really? Wow. Not even a point. Just get out of here. An angry butterfly wants to hurt me. Boo-hoo. I'm getting covered in snow. Oh, that's wonderful. This game does a lot of small things that I enjoy. Okay, I don't need to fight all of you, but if you're gonna be aggressive towards me, I can. Oh, great, 2 of you. How lovely. Aerial Ace will also be 4 times effective against you too. Nice. There we go. Job done. But you mastered a move, but it's still not quite ready to level up. We've got to build our friendship up a little bit more. I do like the aesthetic of this place. I said when we came here, I like its color palette. It's very nice. Alright, what's going on here? Why is there a standoff? What's the big idea, putting back all the torches I spent ages tidying away? Did you get some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? Oh, rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. Huh, well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I extinguished those lights for the sake of the Pokémon in that cave who prefer the dark. But now you louts have put my efforts to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokémon. Now we proceed, Elise. Wait, that's a guy? Alright. I was unaware. I'll beat him. Go, Skuntank. Show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. Oh no! I just realized the pun! Disgusting. Making fart jokes in my Pokemon game. How dare you? Alright, I guess I'll just use a sword dance so I can one-shot it. Flamethrower. I was a little bit worried about that, but we are half rock type, so we're fine. Let's just try to take it out with one shot. Let's just do it. Come on, get out of here. Ha! Nice. Was that the best you could do? Listen here, neither I nor Skuntank admit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford Skuntank time to recover. There's no shame in a tactical retreat. It's more of an advance if you think about it. Keep your guard up. We'll be back. Okay. What a lively character. I cannot fathom Warden Melly's intentions, but for now, let's press on. Okay. Oh, I was hoping I could climb up there. Do a little bit of trolling. There's a Bronzo around. Who is chasing me? Was there a Paris that came all the way down here just for me? How flattering. This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokémon working as one, or by the labor of Pokémon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokémon. Volo. I don't remember who Volo is. There you are, Ingo. Right, it's you. Volo, was it? What does it matter, sir? I wanted to ask you about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home, nor my family, if I had any. So you might do better to pose your questions to Elise, I think, if it's to do with that rift. Indeed. Well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Elise? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? Maybe something. Interesting. You see, personally I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange light that plagues us. That makes sense. Indeed. I did some digging and found records indicating that this same space-time rift also appeared in Hisui in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it as it appeared, in fact. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out to the other side of that rift? My guess is that it's Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then that begs the question, why is the space-time rift reopened when it closed once so long ago? And why would Elise have fallen through to us? There's so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I'm a mere admirer of the ruins and a little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Elise. Until next time, then. Alright, see you, Volo. Shows up, asks questions, refuses to elaborate further, and then leaves. I understand. Once you're through here, it will be just a little farther. Let us move with speed, but not haste. I see. Move quickly, but don't rush. There's a bronzer here, though, that I'm going to catch. I'm going to catch. There we go. I don't remember Wayward Cave being this expansive, but I guess this is ancient times, so... Oh, you're aggressive. Most things here are aggressive! You saw me? I guess I can take you out if you're that adamant on fighting me. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Oh boy. I'd rather not get flash cannoned in the face, thank you. Is this gonna kill it? No. With the chip damage, hopefully this should be within good catching health. Nope, alright, that's fine. We can always just evolve a Bronzor. Or come back and catch a Bronzong later. Yeah, it's like a flashbang, but it's a pure concentrated energy blast. Yeah. It's pretty accurate. Teddiursa? Oh, we've already encountered Teddiursas. Why am I surprised? Dire Shroom. We needed a Dire Shroom. It's a good thing we have it now. I also needed more rock salts. I'm hoping we're going to be going back into that cave. Teddiursa and an Ursaring. Ooh, I know this music. This is a remix, though. Lots of Ursaring here. Guess we can fight a couple of you. Only level 47. You're wasting my time here, my friend. But you are tanky, so you're not gonna go down in one hit. Bulldoze. Oh boy. And we're fine. There we go. Ursaring has been defeated. That one's bigger, but it's not an alpha. It's just larger than the others. More Luxio. Oh, he was coming for me. I guess I can't expect every Pokemon to be a new Pokemon. I sure would love there to be a couple more, though. Ah, are we gonna establish a camp here? Because I could use a party swap out. Oh, you're part of the Galaxy team. I've been waiting. I came here since I heard you were all planning to set up a camp. But it seems not much progress has been made, since that Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something, so we can't ignore it either. Please, do you think you could find out what it is that Bronzor wants? I suppose I can do that for you. I don't know how to talk to Pokemon, but I can investigate, I suppose. Hello, my small friend. Ah, you've been separated from your friend. All right. Say no more. I'll go over and, I guess either bring your friend to you or just, you know, send them in the right direction. One or the other. There we go. I'm interested, though. I must always explore. My little exploration gamer brain is telling me to go everywhere before I move on. I could just, you know, cheese my way over there, hop on Basculegion, jump up there and be good, but I guess I'll do what the game probably wants me to do and just make my way over there the proper way. What is that? Doppel bonnets. I see. They are new, whatever they are. Bronzor up there, Ingo right here. What do you want, sir? You would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes? But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. Oh, like rock climb. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There are no such things in Hisui, surely. Yet I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? You fell from the sky. You come from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor me with a battle, Elise? All right. All aboard then. Machoke, prepare for departure. Oh, Weirdeer is not at the front of my party, but I think I get to swap out for free at least once at the start of a battle. I might be able to swap out for free, I'm not sure, just in general. Yeah, Ollie's a dark type, not gonna be great against Machoke. Let us swap out, please. Is this the normal battle music, or is this a remix of the black and white battle music? I can't quite tell. It'd be really cool if it's a remix of the black and white theme. But I think it might just be just the normal one. There we go. Easy battle. Easy clap. Oh, you have 3 Pokemon. You have 3 Pokemon? It's a miracle. No one's had more than 1 Pokemon before. Oh, he paralyzed me. How could you? There we go. Defensive stats were raised. Oh, jeez. Maybe I should swap you out for, oh god, Cleaver's also at low health. I was not healed beforehand. I really should be on top of healing my Pokemon. Oh, don't die, weird ear. Ah! Man. God damn. I gotta heal my Pokemon. I'm also only running with 3. The other 3 are just they're just here by coincidence. Alright, what else you got? Gliscor. I really like Gliscor. I used it in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh, God. It's fine. Ground flying, as long as I can hit an Aqua Tail, I think I win. I mean, if needed, I can revive using items, but I don't know, I feel like it's more thematic if I don't. Oh, God. That's really not good. I'm gonna heal up. You really like using Mud Bomb, huh? Oh boy. I just gotta get lucky and hit one of these. Please. There we go. Thank you. You're still not dead, but I think if I do this. Come on, please hit. Yes, nice. There we go. I got you. Bravo, excellent. That jog any memories for you, my friend? Nice, Ollie's level 50, hell yeah. Your talent has brought you to the destination called victory. Now, allow me to call Sneasler. Oh, Sneasler, where are ya? There you are. I really didn't like the way Sneasler looked at first, but I think I'm kind of okay with it now. Allow me to introduce you, Elise. This keen-clawed Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? Sure, but it sounds exactly the same as yours. Don't laugh at me, I tried my best. Sneasler opened her heart and learned well the sound of your playing. You received the Toxic Plate. I guess it's Ice Poison type. A Stone Tablet, or it might not even be Ice type. It's Poison type regardless. A Stone Tablet imbued with the essence of Poison. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the Poison type. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and quell the Lord of the Mountains. I will return to Jubilite Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Even though he tried to screw us over? Now then, all aboard! Nice. You can climb up and down cliffs. I'm in a basket. You can climb up and down cliffs, ledges, and other sheer surfaces with Sneasler's aid. To summon Sneasler, press the A button when you're near a climbable surface, or use the plus button in any location. I see. I'm oh, this is silly. I can now play as a Pokemon. I am now Sneasler. Fear me, for I am the one who sneezes. Well, I should probably revive my Pokemon, huh? It would not be good for them to stay dead. One for you. And one for you. And the weirder, you could probably get away with just regular potions. There we go. Nice. There's another Bronzong over here. And I would like to go around and rescue that Bronzor before I move on. Oh, God. Ow. Nice. Got the Bronzor. Or Bronzong. No, not you. Okay, before we move on, I want to establish a base camp so I can swap out my party. So I'm going to go the other way first. Another Bronzong. And another, oh, and an Alpha Bronzong. I see. Oh god, I'm surrounded. That's, all right. Don't get flash cannon. We're fine, we're okay. It seems like I did have to cheese and use Basque Legion to get across in the first place. Psyduck, Carnivine, an Alpha Carnivine. Oh god. Okay, what do you need, my little Bronzor friend? I saw Bronzor. Why? Oh, you're inside of Bronzor. I saw Bronzor go flying off in this direction all of a sudden. What in the? That Bronzor, it's wounded. That is no good at all. Here, I'll fix it right up. There, that should do it. Bronzor should be fit as a fiddle now. Seems the Bronzor at the new campsite was looking for its friend this whole time. I'm glad you looked into it, otherwise you may have been too late to treat this Bronzor. This land is dangerous, even for the Pokémon that call it their home. It may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I'll be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you, so please buy anything that you need. Ah, and it seems the base camp has been all set up while we were talking, in which case, I should get settled in as well. So long. Nice. Now we have a base camp. Anything else cool and interesting around here? Doesn't really seem like it, other than the Alpha Carnivine, which I should probably be marking on my map. I've been forgetting to do that. Alpha over here. Nice. Beautiful camp. I'd like to swap out my Pokemon, please. And rest. Well, I could also use a rest. No, don't want to rest. Oh god, please. Okay, Raichu. Oh god, I've caught so many new Pokemon. Just everyone go to the end. Just everyone go over there. Wormadam, you are no longer needed here. Unknown, you could be swapped for Raichu. I think that's where you go. And then Unknown, you can go over with the other unknowns. Z, Y, X, W. Who do I want to bring with me? Well, first off, Raichu, you go there. Mantine, already had one of you. I think I'm just going to release you. I really don't need you. There we go. Let us see. Kadabra, you evolve through trade or by buying a link cable and using it on you. Combi, you evolve normally. Scyther, you need an iron coat. Whiskash, do I have a Barboach somewhere already? Yes, I do. And Yanmega, I know I have a Yanma somewhere as well. Maybe I don't. Yes, I do. Right there. Apom, you evolve on the double hit, so that's just one level for you. That's easy. And then once we get that level, we can come back for Quillfish, which will be another new Pokemon for us. Nice. Sweet. Beautiful. All right, let us continue on in the direction that we are supposed to go. Which I believe is into that cave that Ingo went into. Or no, it's right up this mountain. But there is stuff we can do over here first. A whole other area to explore. Trimecho, you're new. You're gonna be caught. You're gonna get caught. You're not going away. Do I have to bring out the leaden ball? That's what you made me do. You happy? Oh my god! There we go. Jeez, you're a Chimecho. You should not be giving me that much strife. Alright, Onyx. Let's just deal with you right away. There we go. Easy peasy. Ah, don't ram me. Ooh, a Steelix. Oh. Okay. Not good. Ooh. Alpha at that, yeah. Well, we're gonna mark it on my little map here. If I get far enough away from it, I might be able to sneak up on it. And then see what happens. Oh, this is like a whole other path that I can go along. Where am I supposed to be going? Let's figure that out first. Nowhere. It's just, I'm free to explore wherever I want. For now, at least. I do have to make my way up to where the Alpha is. I'm kind of hoping to encounter a Voltorb around here somewhere. Because I would like to catch one and use it on my team. You like honey cake, Steelix? I'm not really sure what a giant metallic snake would enjoy eating, but not that apparently. No, just bonked. Too far away, and I can't get close enough. Okay, that's fine. We can leave.
Weird dude, get me out of here, please.
Bonk? What, really? I feel like I was close enough to be able to hit you with the ball, but I guess not. I don't want you to die, because I want to catch you. Cool, missed, I see. Okay, we both missed. Nothing turn. I love those. Critical hit. Oh, God. Probably an Agile Slash? Yeah, Agile Slash should get it down far enough to where it shouldn't die and should be in a catchable state. Okay, probably could have done it with a regular Slash, if I'm being honest. Oh, God. Don't die. I should probably start using some heavy and leaden balls when I'm fighting them in an actual battle, because I don't have to throw those. Okay, worked out this time, though. Whew. All right, let's heal you up, please, Ollie. There we go. Would not want you to die. Sosi would kill me. Hippopotas, Hippowdon. Already got those. More Rhydons around here. Or Rhyhorns. Rhydons are the bigger ones. A Sneasel, I saw it. Oh, I didn't even know there was a shaking tree. I see. Why do I gotta miss every attack? It's got 90% accuracy. Oh my God. Okay, jeez. Sneasel. I want you. Both of my Pokemon can evolve. I just noticed that. You want this? Seems like you do. No, you didn't. That's okay. It was just a ploy for me to do that anyways. Nice. I want to see what type Sneasel is. Should be the last one on here, right? You. Fighting poison. That is not dark ice. I see. That's actually potentially a cool Pokemon to add to my team. Am I gonna get 2 team members here? Am I gonna get a Voltorb and a Sneasel? Perhaps. And then all that's left would be a ground type. Which Ursaluna is a ground type, but I don't really know if I want to use Ursaluna. I'm not sold on it. Once I get around to actually evolving the Ursaring that I have, maybe? But I guess we'll just have to see. Alright. And Apom as well, you can evolve too into the disgusting Pokemon that is Ambipom. Oh, you're so gross. You're so gross. If anyone needed a Hisuian evolution, it was you. Okay, well with that, I'm gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go to the washroom. I'll be honest. I'll be right back. All right, never mind. That'll have to wait. We're back. We're good. We're back. We're fine. Ugh. Okay. Where are all the new Pokemon? Here's one. Well, it's not new, but we don't have it. Come on, get got. There we go, nice. It's reducing the amount of Pokemon that I have to evolve in the future, so it's useful to me. Also, Magikarp. We do need to complete the Pokedex entry on Magikarp eventually, so maybe I will fight 1 or 2 of them while we're here. You know what? I'm just gonna fight you. I would like to level up at least a little bit. Nothing effective. Anything? Give me 2 hits? No, that's fine. We'll just do Stone Axe into X Scissor. Double Edge. Alright, way to miss. Okay. What do we got who's gonna be good at taking out Magikarp? I mean, literally anybody, but Weirdeer's our lowest level, so I guess we can give him a little bit more experience. You're on a little floating platform. Oh, that's great. You need a little floaty in order to fight the Magikarp. Aww. Huh. There's more cliffs we can take that brings us back around there, but this whole area is new. Geodude, Machoke, Haunter. Oh, really? You're aggressive towards me? You were never aggressive towards me in the past. What changed? Fine. Get out of here. A sudden negative change in heart, I see. What a shame. I'll fight you too, I'll fight all of you. Wanted to come and be aggressive with me. Oh god, oh, okay, never mind. Huh. I can't say I was expecting that, but I probably should have been. Don't miss. Oh, Wally. Okay, we both missed, it's fine. Oh, hey, whoa. Oh, okay, we're good. Well, now we gotta revive Weird Ear again. Oh. I think... Yeah, what does Grit do? Raises the effort level for one of a Pokemon's stat. Incompatible. I can do it for Cleaver, though. Nice. I'm really gonna have to boost my Pokemon stats eventually. Like, right now. Let's get some attack in here. Special attack too, just in case. I do think I have plenty of this back in my storage, so I'm not too worried about, like, wasting it here. Alright, cool. More Haunters. That's a new tree. Hopo Berry. I see. Well, I guess since we need to go up anyways, we might as well make that our next destination. Oh, more of the salt that we need. There we go, yoink. And I think that's the last little bit. Oh, Alpha! No, oh boy. There we go. I hit it. I doubt it's gonna catch, though. Oh boy, it didn't. Oh god, get me out of here. Hey, Wisp, nice. Yoink. 17 whole Wisps, oh jeez. I mean, I guess it is a new area, what do I expect? A lot of Haunters around here. I guess it's still nighttime, to be fair. Huh. What's up here? A Bronzor and Bronzongs. But truly, what else could be up here? Anything, I suppose. Oh, the place I need to go to. I see. Well, that's very convenient. I really don't want to fight you right now, lady, man. I don't know, unsure. There's no camp up here, though. I was kind of hoping there was gonna be. I guess the camps don't show up until after I beat the Voltorb. Yes! Ah! Oh. Voltorb, my beloved. Oh, that's an alpha. I don't know how they sneak up on me. Also, that's the wrong place. That is not where that is. How did I miss? No, just a bonk. Oh, God. It's fine. I wanted to go down here anyways. Ah, Celestic Ruins. What will become Celestic Town. Hey, Zosie. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. That's my first Gligar? I thought I already had one. Guess not, though. that's right. I can do a thing now. I can do a thing. There we go. What? What do you mean shutout failed? Oh, cause I... I did the wrong name. It's fine. Welcome, welcome. I'm just exploring and trying to get as far in this game as I can tonight. How was Deltarune? I caught a little bit of it, but I did not see how you ended. I know, he's all grown. Wonderful. Oh, Sudowoodo. Do I have one of you? Maybe. I'm gonna have another one though. Or not. Fine, you know what? Fuck you, get out of here. Ah, the secret boss. Ooh. I like the secret boss in chapter 2. I don't believe it's as hard as Jevil, so you'll have a little bit of respite with that. Oh, just barely holding on. Ollie, don't die. Okay. Sorry, Ollie. God. Oh boy. I know I did, I know. Well, my character arc is complete. I told you, I'm chaotic good now. All right, let's heal up Ollie before Zosie kills me. Haha. Please come back to life, my young little boy. There we go. Oh, my Pokemon are weak. They need to be stronger. I guess I'll keep fighting Sudowoodo for now. I do really want to put Voltorb on my team, but I'm gonna have to wait until I beat this boss because the camp doesn't get set up until afterwards. My Mon do need to lift. You're right. Dialga. And a Palkia. I guess this is before the statues were merged into one. My new headcanon is that both of these statues ended up breaking, and someone is like, oh, there was one statue here, and now it's broken. And then tried to put it together using the parts from both of them. Is it worth it to go put Voltorb on my team and then come back? I don't know. I don't know. Sneasler cannot dodge. Oh god, get away from the alpha. Another Voltorb. You're gonna be mine. Get back here, get back here. Hey! That's what I thought. Now I have my choice of Voltorb. I can pick which one I want on my team. Alright, are we prepared for whatever's coming ahead? Let's just Oranberry everyone. This is it. Oh boy. It's gonna take a while for Weird Ear. Of course. Oh, you can't plead with me. I am a merciless killer. Welcome to Moonview Arena, the seat of Lord Electrode. I know I've not exactly been supportive of you reaching this place, but a part of me did hope you'd make it. Call me contradictory all you like, Galaxy Grunt, but such is life. Embracing the complexity of both ourselves and the world can only help us grow. As a member of the Diamond Clan, my highest calling is to please Almighty Sinnoh. And right now, that means I must protect my lord by stopping you where you stand. This is not a girl. This is a man. If you still wish to defeat me and gain entry to the Electrode seat, you and your little Pokemon are welcome to give it your best shot. Let's go, Skuntank. Give them another whiff of your silent deadliness. And joking about farts still continues to joke about farts. Alright, do you just have Skuntank this time, or do you got more? I got a Zubat with you, I guess. That's cool. I'm just gonna swap out the Cleaver real quick then. Haha. Oh, you have 3 Pokemon on the field at once. That seems like you're cheating. Well, the Zubat's not gonna be an issue at all. But I'm afraid of a Supersonic. I don't want to get confused or whatever. It's fine. We can even take another one of those. Not with a burn we can't, though. Shock. Ugh. Ugh. I really need to beef up my Pokemon and give them all the steroids I can. I guess a Slash would be fine. It's not a lot of damage, but it is damage. Okay. Ah! I can't survive a single attack without having to swap out. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice Ollie this turn. Hit me with whatever you got. Oh, Ollie, I'm sorry. I will make you stronger. I will beef you up, I promise. Why did you have to use that right now? There's so many things you could have used, and you decided to use the one that's super effective against me. At least we won. I do not care about you, Vespiquen. You were coming out of my party immediately. Let's make one thing clear. I didn't lose. You may have won, but there's a difference. I just lacked, time. Yeah, I'm afraid there simply wasn't enough time for me to raise my Pokemon nice and strong. Could this be why Adamant is always going on and on about time being a precious thing? My word, the Diamond Clan and Almighty Sinnoh truly are never-ending founts of wisdom. Yes, yes, I know what comes next. You want to know what pleases Lord Electrode so you can make some bombs for it. Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Because I've completely forgotten what Electrode likes. You are a terrible warden, and I hope you lose your job. What's the matter? Upset? Too bad anger doesn't make bombs. Melly's really giving... that's a different guy. Melly's really giving you the runaround, isn't he, Elise? I guess it's my fault for not telling you in advance what Electrode likes. So here's the... Adaman! What now? I could hear you just now, you know? Are you really gonna tell this little noodle that he needs to find? Just like that? Lest we forget, you're the leader of the Diamond Clan. Why do you bother with these galaxy louts? Use your eyes, Melly. Haven't even looked at your frenzied lord? Don't you feel even a twinge at how it suffers, fighting to control the energy that's bursting? I am a noodle. I felt like it was a personal attack when he said it the first time. I see nothing but a Pokemon overcome with joy at being among Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Anyway, it's not like trials and suffering are always cause for doom and gloom. These things exist to help us grow. I'm sorry, Melly. I can't write off these frenzies as some trial from Almighty Sinnoh. That's why I'm doing the best I can to help out Elise here. This is bigger than what the team or clan we belong to. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't just gonna tell him that he needs crunchy salt. I was gonna go right ahead and give it to him. Now it's time to make some bombs, so lend a hand, both of you. Fine. At the end of the day, let no one say that the great Melly shirked his duties as a warden. I'll help make your precious bombs. Confirmed. He is a dude. There. I made you a practically infinite supply of bombs, so chuck all you like at Electrode. But don't underestimate my lord's strength. I very much doubt the likes of you can quell it. Alright, well, I'm gonna very much doubt you, and I'm gonna go and quell him. So, even knowing you're doomed to fail, you still wish to pit yourself against Electrode? I'm ready to battle. Huh. You've a great deal more pluck than you have sense, I'll give you that. Word of advice. Don't stop moving while you're battling Electrode, or you'll be dead in no time. Great. Deceased. Where are you at, Electrode? What do you got for me? Is this why I'm not supposed to stop moving? Hello? I mean, it's an Electrode. I don't know what I was expecting. Alright, don't stop moving, huh? That's fine. We just won't. What are you doing? Whoa, I see. That's why. Ugh. Oh, I just really can't stop moving. Understood, I see. That does not break them. Ugh. Ow. No, I gotta be careful. Ugh, get out of there. Ugh. Stop. Get away. Ugh. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, did something just happen? Why did chat welcome me back? Did the string go down for a second? What happened there? Why is it green? Oh, it's just faster. I see. Oh god, I cannot get hit again. I got hit again. That's my first blackout. Oh no! Oh, everything went black. When it looks like Electrode is about to explode, hurry and get away from it as far as it from possible. Ah, I see. Strange. Don't miss the opportunity to send out your Pokemon in the face of battle. I see. I forgot that you can do that again. I entirely forgot to send out my Pokemon. Alright. Let's get weirder in the front because you got Bulldoze. That was not the time. That's the time. That is the time for me to throw my Pokemon. Understood. Stop. Stop comboing me. That was not the time. It's after this. After this is when I can throw my Pokemon at it. Explode all you want. There we go. Thank you, a little on-screen text. Oh god, why do you gotta move first? I guess Electrode is known for being fast. Oh god, grass types resist ground types, don't they? It's fine, it's fine. I don't like it attacking twice in a row there. No! Weird ear! How could you? Oh, you're gone. Oh boy. That's fine. I think Cleaver will have better luck. Yeah, with X-Scissor. Yeah. Just go for it. See if you can one-shot it. There we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, I dodged directly into a Voltorb. I don't know why this one is green, but I don't like it. I'm not even gonna bother throwing bombs. I'm just gonna focus on surviving until my health recovers. Okay. That's bad. Okay, this is good, 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 this is good. Ugh. Fight it, go, fight, attack, destroy. Oh. Are you gonna move first again? You are, and a Thunder too. Oh. No, Cleaver, please. I'm gonna have to go all in and hope that an X-Scissor takes it out. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Good, okay. Come on, just keep going as much as you can. No! Oh, my health didn't recover throughout that. No. Oh, yeah. Let's go again. Come on, we're gonna get this. This is the first time I've ever blacked out in this whole game, is during this fight. Did my Pokemon get healed? They did. Good. I wish I could destroy those things, but I can't. Yeah, round 3. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Were you also having trouble, Zosie? Oi. God. I'm just getting hit by things. No, stop getting hit by those. Those are those are worse than the Voltorbs. Okay, you're doing this now. It's fine. There we go. And we know that a strong style X-Scissor will take it out as long as it doesn't paralyze me. Don't get paralyzed. Good. Okay. Nice, and it was a critical hit. Okay. A little excessive, but I'll take it. Oi, you landed right on me. I could really do with these things going away, not the green one. Are you gonna explode? Good, 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 good. You just saved me. Thank you, Electrode. Oh. Okay, I think we might be good. But I also don't want to speak too soon. That's fine. I was hoping you were gonna Thunder Wave me. I think even if Cleaver goes down, the rest of our team will be able to take it out. But Cleaver's not gonna go down, so we're good. Come on, come on, come on. Nice! Oh, ow! Bastard. There, you calm now? You relaxed? Ugh. Killed me twice. At least, ooh, Weirder knows a new move now. We're gonna have to take a look at what that is. Oh, now you're happy, huh? You received the Zap Plate. Beautiful. I am winning. I just won after losing. Oh, for shame. What utter calamity. Also, welcome. I agreed to make those accursed bombs, yes, but now that Almighty Sinnoh's precious blessing has vanished forever, it's just so unbearably sad. Is that how you see it? Electrode looks relieved to me. Glad its suffering's ended, probably. Oh, come on, Adam, and seriously? That's just your wishful thinking, nothing more. All your preaching doesn't ruffle me one bit, but if Almighty Sinnoh grows angry with me because of this, I don't know what I'll do. I arrive right on schedule. Now, what did you bother coming back for? I am surprised. He's a very handsome man. Only to say that I recalled some things after release did me the honor of traveling with me. Things to do with a world where I believed I lived before my memories were lost. Most people there caught Pokémon, lived with them, formed supportive partnerships with them. And then there were the Pokémon trainers. The ones we called Pokémon trainers were truly devoted to their craft. They always looked towards the next challenge and had Pokémon battles every chance they got. All to help themselves and their Pokémon grow. Through battle, trainers forged bonds of understanding with their Pokémon, and with their opponent and their Pokémon too. And with everything, I suppose. If Pokémon and people work together, we can forge new paths forward. We'll be lost to history if we go on believing only Pokémon can be strong, or if we go on fearing them instead of understanding them. Interesting. Was your world like Ingo described too, Elise? It was. I never have thought such a world could exist. Oh, once again, the brilliant Warden Melly has realized something rather clever. It's not just my Pokémon that need to be strong, it's me as well. The greater my valor and might, the more my Pokémon can reach their potential. I wonder if Almighty Sinnoh will be pleased once I've achieved exactly that. Hey Adaman, share with me again the wisdom of Almighty Sinnoh passed down among our clan. Alright. Open your ears, shut that big mouth, and listen well, my friend. Give not into sorrow. Give not into anger. Offer only friendship to those around you. Give not into sorrow. Give not into anger. Bring not Almighty Sinnoh to sorrow. For that is when time... Oh, sorry, I swapped the voices. I thought that was I thought he was just repeating the quote. For that is when time's flow will cease. And there you have it. Bravo! Excellent! Please, all of you, do your best and run toward the destination, an even higher state. Of course, your higher state is clear, Elise. It surely aligns with the next Lord. Now, this time I really will make the complete return trip to Jubilite Village. Perhaps with someone like Elise to show that Pokémon need not be feared, the people of Hisui will find new tracks forward. Now, begging your pardon, I owe Commander Kamado my report. Until next time, Elise. Elden Ring does look fun. I'm interested, but I don't know if I'd be very good at Souls games. Unless you're saying that this is Elden Ring, in which case, that's a very funny joke, and I'm sorry I didn't laugh. I'm just too stupid. Can we find a way to honor our past while also forging a better future? Maybe that's what Almighty Sinnoh really wants from us. After all, it rules over all time. And it created everything here. Be ready to shield your eyes, Galaxy Grunt. I'm gonna polish up both myself and Electrode until our strength and brilliance are blinding. Ah. You got a point. When I first came to this area, I did point out how much I like it. I like the color palette, and I don't know, there's something about ruins. I always like them. There's got to be an unknown here somewhere, right? Here, let me check the Pokedex real quick. Gaze upon from atop the greatest something. A dead tree at the hot spring. I see. All right. Thanks for coming by as always, Umbra. I really appreciate you coming by, even if you're just lurking. Yes, you both have arrived in my stream. Welcome. You both belong to me now. I will keep you safe. I don't see an unknown around here. All right. I guess we can move on and head back to camp then. Let's see. Anywhere else we want to hit up before we go? There's a cave. That could be interesting to explore. Also, Weirdeer learned a new move, so let's check out what that is. Was it Zen Headbutt? No, it was Double Edge. I don't know if I really want Double Edge on him. I haven't used Iron Tail yet, but I'm sure it's going to be useful. There is a big old map. Okay, why don't we head back to camp, and then we'll come back up. Oh, wait, they didn't put up a camp here? Aw, man. All right. Bag, cave, head back to camp, and then we'll go from there. That is what I have decided. The bag is down there. I'm not letting you go. Nice. Okay, I was not expecting to find a Rotom here. You're mine. You are also mine. Do I want to try again? I do have 2 Ultra Balls. Let's hope it doesn't turn around. Oh, God. Run. Woohoo! I did not catch it. Alright, where was that bag? Over here still. Oh, Misdreavus, we need one of you too. Don't fly away. Nice. I guess someone died to a Pseudo-Wudo. That's, a little sad. Yoink. Wow. That does look cool. Yeah, it's just a prank. Don't worry. Don't worry, bro. I don't know if I've been up here either. More Bronzong. A tree. Is there gonna be an alpha that pops out of nowhere and attacks me? No, but there's another Misdreavus. Alright, alright. Well, that wisp is tempting, but I'm gonna stick to my plan. And I'm going to go to that cave. Actually, you know what? It's a little late, honestly. I'm gonna go get that wisp and just make my way back to camp, and I'll explore that cave later. I feel like there's probably not gonna be much in it, the more I'm thinking about it, because caves are just for items in this game, really. Gibble. Out here? Surprising. Nope, wrong button. Ugh. Oh god. Just pick one, just pick one. There we go. Where's camp at? Camp's right down there. I see. Clamor Claw Falls. Doesn't look like waterfalls to me. Yeah. Ah, I can get this with Sneasler now. Come, my friend, let us get this wisp. I guess I didn't need you, but you're here anyways, so I appreciate it. Yes, there is battling. I'm just choosing not to do it. I can show you a battle if you'd like. Onyx, a perfect opponent. Oh, trainer versus trainer? There is, but it's very occasional. Trainer battles are few and far between, and they're usually pretty easy, but that's fine because it's not really what the game is about. The game is very much, the difficulty comes from taking on the alpha Pokemon. So, I guess you could think of alpha Pokemon fights like trainer fights. It's just only one opponent. I mean, technically this is a spin-off game, so I guess it makes sense. There is battling, yes. Ah! Fine. It's not my toes that I'm breaking. I'd like to see my party. Yeah, well, the lore is that this is another world, right? We came through a hole in space-time, and now we're here. It's not the main world of Pokemon as we know it. Okay, Voltorb. I want to see which one of you is the best, but it doesn't really matter because I can up your stats manually anyways. So line you up and run you through. Okay, you got up special attack, lowered attack. You're neutral. Lowered attack, up defense, and you're neutral. I want the up special attack, down attack one. This one. You are mine now. You are now a permanent member of my team. Why are you Skuntank, what are you doing here? God, catching Pokemon makes organizing my boxes impossible. Alright, who else needs to evolve? You know what? Let's just get Quillfish in here. One, I need its evolution, and two, I haven't really seen its evolution. So I'm very interested. Thank you. Just a little while, please. Nice. Okay, well, I've been going for almost 3.5 hours. And this was just a nice chill stream so I can have an excuse to progress in this game, since it's been so long since I played it. But I think I'm gonna leave this stream here. I think I'm gonna call it a stream. So let's see. Let's get over here. So my schedule for the week. There's no stream tomorrow or Wednesday. I want to take a little bit of a break while I don't have school. Thursday at 6 p.m. we will be starting Undead's birthday bash. I think we'll be playing a bunch of Gmod, as well as a couple other things. So that should be fun. I still have to re-download Gmod, but I'll get around to it. And then Friday we have more Yakuza 0 like normal, and then probably more Sunday on probably more Minecraft on Sunday. Let us raid Val, since she was here earlier. Alright, we're gonna raid her. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.